Now, from the bleachers to the end zones, gridirons up and down the coast. Live from the largest sports team on local television. This is Friday Football Focus.
Welcome to the CIF quarterfinal edition of Friday Football Focus. I am Mike Clan. Plenty of action to show you tonight, including games that were played hundreds of miles away from us. We kick off the big show in Bakersfield. The St. Joseph Knights taking on Liberty in a CIF Central Section Division I quarterfinal game. Darian Mensah to his favorite target, Colin Fossey. Touchdown, extra point, no good, 6-0. St. Joe's opened the game on an 80-yard touchdown drive, but the good feeling in the lead didn't last long. Ensuing kickoff, Xander Chisholm picks up the bouncing ball and he finds a lane and he's making a house call. 86 yards for a touchdown. They get the extra point, and just like that, the Liberty Patriots take a 7-6 lead. The points coming fast and furious for Liberty after an interception. Patriots quarterback Cole O'Brien connects with Krishan Kizzy, and Kizzy making the Knights dizzy. Quite a catch and carry, 52 yards and the touchdown, 14-6. On the ground this time, Jalen Hankins would not be denied. Breaking tackles, 31-yard touchdown run. So after St. Joe's scores first, Liberty reels off 35 points in the first half. And Liberty goes on for a 49-13 lopsided victory. Tough end to a good season for St. Joe's, who finished the year 10-2. It was an all-local CIF Central Division III quarterfinal matchup in San Luis Obispo. Mission Prep hosting fellow Mountain League member Arroyo Grande. Friday Football Focus senior reporter Dave Alley was at the game and has a full report.
Mike, a lot of anticipation coming into this game. Not only was a trip to the CIF semifinals on the line, it was also a rematch of one of the more exciting games we saw in the regular season here on the Central Coast. A 41-35 thriller won by the Royals just 4 weeks ago. Mission Prep rested after a first-round bye. AG coming off a win over Chavez of Delano. Opening drive, Eagles methodically drive the ball down the field. Junior Hurley right up the middle for a nice gain. Turned out to be a 13-play, 5-minute drive, capped off by a Drake Missamore quarterback keeper. Arroyo Grande strikes first, 7-0, but the Royals answer right back. Their opening drive also results in a touchdown. Drew Harrigan from 6 yards out. Game all tied, 7-7. Next, Eagle possession, 4th and 1 from their own 44. Missamore nowhere to go, stuffed at the line of scrimmage, turnover on downs, and the Royals take advantage. Very next play, Colby White airing it out, going downfield, connecting with a wide open Jamar Howard. Great pass play, giving Mission Prep the lead, 14-7. After the opening AG drive, Royals defense really tightening up. Missamore under all kinds of pressure, brought down by Lucas Elmerick on the quarterback sack. Then later in the second, key play, 4th and long for Mission, and the Royals convert. Howard again, keeping the chains moving with the catch there. Very next play, White fakes the handoff and keeps it himself, running it in for another Royals score. That made it 21-7, and that was the score at the halftime break into the third. Eagles trying to get back into the ball game, mount a rally, but instead the ball comes loose, fallen on by Cole Tanner. Turnover by AG, and Mission Prep capitalizes on that. Very next play, White, all kinds of time, into the end zone, and it's Howard with 2 Eagles glued onto him, somehow coming down with the ball. It's rolled a touchdown, and that really was the knockout punch as Mission Prep goes on to win, beating Arroyo Grande 35-14. With the win, Mission Prep now moves on into the semifinals. As the top seed in Division III, they will stay right here and host Kennedy of Delano next Friday night. As for Arroyo Grande, they do have their season come to an end. The Eagles wind up their year with a record of 5-7. In San Luis Obispo, I'm Friday Football Focus reporter Dave Alley. Back to you, Mike.
All right, Dave, thanks a lot. Atascadero enjoyed a bye into the quarterfinals, the second seed in the CIF Central Division 5 playoffs. Home to Madera South, the Rooster. Kevin Roos has our highlights.
Hey, Mike. Well, it's back to work for Atascadero after they enjoyed the bye week last week. Tonight, they welcome in Madera South as the Greyhounds look to get back to the semifinals for the first time since 2014. It's win or go home tonight, and you can bet there'll be more drama in this game than an episode of Hell's Kitchen. Let's get to the highlights. Atascadero hoping this postseason could lead to their first CIF title since 1996. It's been a while. 4th and 1, Stallions going for it. Eric Cervantes getting the call, but it's coming back the other way. The Greyhounds defense coming up big there, and they've got great field position. Kane Cooks here with the ball, handing it off here to his brother, Trey Cooks. Mom and dad happy the kids are sharing. Trey going down the sideline like a rocket. 22-yard gain right there, and moments later on 4th and goal, Cooks rolling out, going to find Dallas Parrish in the back of the end zone. Only the stores on Black Friday are open longer than Dallas. Atascadero would go for 2. They're up 8-0. Then it's Skylar Silva from 17 yards out to give the Greyhounds an 11-0 lead. Stallions, though, finally answering right back. Eric Cervantes spins his way into the end zone, and after a 2-point conversion, Madera South down 11-8 at that point. Under 3.5 to go till the half. It's Kane Cooks rolling out and zipping this one past the defender. Braden Slane with better hands than Allstate is there, and he takes it into the end zone. Atascadero up 18-8. I need more cowbell. Ring it. Now, under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 1. They just need 1, but Kane Cooks is going to get a lot more than that as he takes off on a 21-yard run. Only the cable company keeps me on hold longer than that run. 2 plays later, it's Cooks going back to his brother Trey, and Atascadero, they like having more than one cook in the kitchen. Trey into the end zone, and it's 25-8 at that point. Atascadero goes on to get the win in this one, 39-8, and they are moving on to the semifinals for the first time in 8 years.
You had the right recipe. Staying in Division 5, Morro Bay traveling to Dos Palos to face the Broncos. The home team getting on the scoreboard first. Peyton Van Werth throwing it up, and Mike Cantu goes up and gets it. Nice snag, extra point, no good. Now down 6-0 in the second quarter, Morro Bay. Answering back, Manny Diaz taking the quick hitter from Nicky Johnson to the end zone. Extra point good, 7-6 Pirates. Home Broncos getting back in the end zone, though. Strange looking play. A start to the play, looked like it was procedure, but Cantu with another touchdown catch as he breaks the tackles and breaks the plane of the goal line. They're going to go for 2, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion with 2 minutes left in the half. This game close all the way, but Morro Bay coming up 1 point short. They lose a heartbreaker, 28-27. They finish the season 5-7. So Atascadero will host Dos Palos next Friday night in a D5 semifinal. We're going to stay in the CIF Central section with highlights from Templeton. The Eagles needed to put on their rally cap to get out of the quarterfinals.